For ACUsports.com, I'm Grant Boone. All smiles here after the Wildcat women's team knocked off Wayland Baptist. Big win tonight for the Wildcats, and Sydney Shelstead, a huge night, 26 points and 12 rebounds for you. All five starters scored in double figures. It looked like a great first game. What'd you think?
It was awesome. It's awesome to come off your first season, or third season, with a win. It's always good to start, so you can just keep rolling through the season.
Tell me about the game tonight. They came out, they made some shots as well.
Yeah, you got to give credit to their three-point shooters, little guards. Everything they threw up went in. They had a couple banks, and, you got to give it to them for shooting those threes. They lit it up in the first half.
Did it feel a little tight midway through the third quarter? They cut it to 10 a couple of times.
Yeah, it did. I was kind of nervous. I was like, come on, let's go. I was like, they should not be this close. We should be rolling over them, So I'm glad we pushed through at the end.
Coach, I thought it was a nice stretch for Paris Webb in there midway through the second half as she had a couple of drives to the basket and dishes to Sierra Allen, and it seemed to push the lead past the point where it was even thinkable to come back.
Yeah, I thought Paris came in and sparked us, and I thought Brecklin did that for us too. She did a nice job. Our little bitties coming in and kind of shaking things up a little bit. I thought offensively we hit on all cylinders, and we got the ball inside. We made layups. We got to the free throw line over 30 times. We got our three-point shot attempts up. So offensively, I thought that we played well. We started the second half, though we were really careless with the ball against their zone defense, had some turnovers and forced some things that resulted in them getting layups or us fouling and putting them on the free throw line, and that's what cut the deficit. But once we started executing a little bit better against the zone, I think we found the shooters and were able to score, and then we could get back and set up on defense.
For the first time in a long time, you have a veteran team, Sydney. You have the four juniors, of which you're one, and then you have Whitney, the senior, along with Paris Webb. What do you think about the youngsters tonight?
I think they played well. They kind of finished the game, but Brecklin is a spark. You have all these little girls that are coming off. They just have so much energy, and the positiveness just is infectious. It's just awesome. I love playing with them.
Coach, you now ratchet the competition up a couple of notches, or 3 or 4, against Kansas State on Monday night. What do you expect to see from those Wildcats?
Yeah, they're really big, and we know they're going to zone the majority of the game, but their zone is just stretched out. It covers the entire half court, it seems like. So we'll put in some work tomorrow, just getting ready for that. We've got a good practice in the morning before we hit the road. But obviously they're going to be bigger and faster than what we saw tonight. But we expect our players to come out and be ready for a fight and, just give them our very best.
Does it help, Sydney, that you guys have played them up there before?
Yeah, I would hope so. I think we kind of know what we expected last season. I think we were kind of shocked. And it was early in the season. We didn't realize how big they're going to be, and it took us until the second half last year to get to know what's going on, so that will help.
Great opening night at Moody Coliseum. The Wildcats win it 96-71 behind a team leading 26-12 from Sydney Shelstead. For Julie Goodenough and for Sydney, I'm Grant Boone for ACUsports.com.